Surface number 4 is sphere. Okay, the general equation of a sphere with the center at the origin and radius is this one: x squared plus y squared plus z squared equals to r squared. Remember, this is the basic, which is the center at the origin, and the r is the radius, obviously. A sphere is the set of all points P whose distance from the center HKL, this is the coordinate for the center, is r. Using the formula of the distance between the point, we have this one, and then we manipulate, squaring both sides leads to this one. So we use this one as the final equation for the equation of sphere. Alright, again, HKL is the coordinate for the x, y, z, and the r is the radius. So finally, the equation of a sphere with the center HKL and the radius r is this one. Okay, you can see that this is the basic shape. Let's say this is the whole sphere with the center HKL and the radius is r. Okay, so now we move to the example. Okay, show that x squared plus y squared plus z squared plus 4x minus 6y plus 2z plus 6 equals to 0 is the equation of a sphere. Find its center and radius. Okay, so here you must use completing the square. What is completing the square? Please find out what is that. Okay, because we will use a lot in this subject, not only here but somewhere else in the subject. Okay, completing square. Okay, first thing, you have to collect all the this one. Okay, I show you one step. In between, you have to collect all this one for x with the x squared plus y squared with the minus 6y, and then z squared with the 2z, and then we put 6 at the other side of the equation, which is become negative 6. Can you see the pattern? Okay, so now when we do completing square, we focus on the variable. Let's say here is x plus 2 squared. Okay, focus on this number 4. We divide by 2, it become 2, isn't it? Okay, and then negative 6, and then over here when we expand, we will have x squared plus 4x plus 4, isn't it? But we don't want that plus 4, so we put negative 4, which is we bring to this side, we will have plus 4 over here. Okay, we done for the x. So now we do the same thing for the y. Y minus 3 squared. Y minus 3. Because of this number is negative 6. This number divided by 2, we will have negative 3. And then, same thing, when we expand this one, we will have y squared minus 6y plus 9. So to balance back, we put plus 9 over here. Alright, so then last one is z plus 1 squared. Okay, then we balance back this one by putting plus 1. Okay, finally, when we simplify, we have 8 over here, and then the rest will remain. Let's see, this is actually equation of a sphere with the center -2, 3 and -1, which is center -2, 3, -1 with the radius of, the radius is, this one is actually r squared, isn't it? So r squared equals to 8, so the r will be square root 8 or 2 square root 2. Okay, done. Okay, we have several cases for a sphere that you should know. In general, completing the square for equation, this one, produce an equation of the form of this one. Okay, we have done this one in the previous example, but if k is greater than 0, then the graph of the equation is a sphere with center x0, y0, z0 and radius square root k. Yes. Okay, this one is the main idea. Okay, but when k equals to 0, then the sphere has a radius 0. So the graph is the single point. Right. Okay, this is logic. When k is 0, so we don't have any radius. It will be a single point. Okay, the last one, if k is less than 0, the equation is not satisfied by any values of x, y, and z. So no conclusion can be drawn. So be careful when you're facing k less than 0. There will be no shade, no conclusion. Okay, so now let's say you have this question. By completing the square, deduce the following general equation to its standard form. Then identify the surface. Okay, I can see that we have x squared, we have y squared, we have z squared. So why don't we combine at one side? Isn't it? Okay, so looks like we have to use completing square. X squared, we don't have any x. Y plus 7y plus z squared minus 4z equals to 8. So this one, y plus 7 per 2 plus z minus 2, 8 plus 49 per 4 plus 4. Okay, so this one become 97 per 4. Okay, identify the surface. This is sphere, center 0 minus 7 per 2, 2, and r equals to square root 97 per 4. Okay, done. Okay, now we go to the example for sketching sphere and hemisphere. For the question A, this is whole sphere, right? okay, which is sphere with the origin, the center is at the origin and the radius 2. Okay, make sure we label the radius. Okay, okay, done. Okay, we go to question B. Okay, this one we have one condition, which is z must be greater equals to 0. Okay, if you look here, this is a sphere with radius 4, isn't it? So but then with this condition, it's just an hemisphere. Hemisphere, the positive side of z only, and we should label this one as 4 and 4 and 4. Okay, done. So now we go to C. I have paste the question. Okay, C. When we manipulate this one, okay, this is actually okay, when we move this square root to this side, we will have x squared plus y squared plus z squared equals to 1, isn't it? The base is a sphere with radius 1, but at the positive y only. Okay, positive y only. Why positive y? Because the square root is positive, not negative square root. Okay, so now we go to question D. This one. If we manipulate, we will have x squared plus y squared plus z squared equals to 9. Okay, this one I can say that y greater equals to 0. But over here, x must be smaller equals to 0. Okay, this one, hemisphere at the negative side of x. Okay. This one is 3 and this one is 3. Okay, done. How about this one? This one, recall back the general equation. So now the C equals to 3, negative 4 and 5, and the R equals to 2. We have to locate the center first. Okay, 3 somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. And then out 5 somewhere here lah. Okay, and then the radius is 2, quite small. Okay, we should label the C and the radius. Done. Okay. Okay, so we have new question. Obviously this question is quite tricky. When we look at this question, we don't know what is the shape of this one. So first step, maybe we have to manipulate this one. Y minus 5, okay, equals to negative. Okay, over here actually you can see what happened. Okay, we will have this one. Equals to 4, but then y minus 5 must be less equals to 0. Okay, this is actually a sphere with the center 0, 5, 0. Okay, with the radius equals to 2. Okay, where is 0, 5, 0? Somewhere here. Okay, and then radius is 2. This is 5, isn't it? 0, 0. And then maybe somewhere here. Okay. Okay, done. Meaning, this is the base sphere, center 0, 5, 0, but at the negative side of y, but then the shifting to the center. Okay, ellipsoid. Ellipsoid is related with the sphere, but then the base is ellipse. Okay, this is the general equation of an ellipsoid. Okay, we have one more based on the ellipse. We have one more z squared divided by c squared for the ellipsoid. Okay, so let's do these three equation. Okay, the A, we copy the equation first. Okay, first step, we have to divide everything by 16. Why 16? Because we must make sure the number over here equals to 1. So we divide by the number itself. So become x squared divided by 4, y squared divided by 16, z squared divided by 4 equals to 1. We can see that x squared, 2 squared, y squared, 4 squared, z squared, 2 squared equals to 1. Okay, so then alright, the number over here must be 2, and this one is 4, larger than the partner in x. Okay, and then for this one is smaller. Okay, the combination, don't forget this one is 2, sorry, this one is 4, this one is negative 4, 2, 2, 2, 2. This is the combination of everything. Okay, it's quite hard to see either this one ellipsoid or circle, sphere. So it is important to put the label number. Okay, how about the B? The B, we can see that it become okay, so it will become 5, 5, square root 5, sorry, square root 5. And this one is longer, sorry. Okay, combination of everything, we will have this one. Okay, I think this is enough. This is the last surface in this topic, which is cones. Okay, the general equation of a cone with center at the origin is this one. Okay, remember, this is just the general equation. Okay, something that you can see the character. We can see that the z at the other side compared to the x and the y. Okay, if we try to sketch this one, I've shown you before. This is double-sided of cone, and the B is only one-sided of cone, which is at the positive side. Okay, why positive side? Because of this one, square root positive. Okay, this one is negative square root. Okay, so for the C, we sketch at the negative side of the y only. Okay, done. This is 3 question on cones. Okay, we try to discuss each of them. Go to question A, x squared equals to 2y squared plus 3z squared. This is actually double-sided cone along the x. Okay, maybe you are curious why we have this number 2 and 3. Meaning this one, this is the base is ellipse, meaning this one is ellipse. You can do some calculation. This one is larger than this. If this one I've checked, if the x equals to the x equals to 3, so this one will be 3, I think square root 3 per 2, and this one will become 1. But you can check yourself lah. Okay, depends on the value of x. Alright, so now x squared. Okay, 3 squared. Alright, so now we go to the question B. I've copied the question over here. Okay, so the full question is this one. Z equals to square root blah 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 minus 12. Okay, so this one actually one-sided cone at the positive side of x of z, and then shift down to negative 12. Okay, this one. But then the whole, this one, shift down to here. Okay, this is that. Okay, so you should put label. This is negative 12, shift down to negative 12. Okay, then so how about this one? Okay, for this one, I can see that this is similar like question B. This is just one-sided cone, positive side, but then shift to the negative side for 3 unit. Okay, I explain back over here. This one is a one-sided cone, positive side of z, but shift down to 12 unit. Okay, but over here, one-sided cone at the positive side of x. Why positive side of x? Because of positive square root. But then shift to the negative 3 unit. This one is the original without shifting, right? Okay, but then shift to the back, negative side. We bring this one. Okay. So no more this one. Alright, so maybe we just label this one as -3. Okay, so that's all for topic 1.3. You can have a lot of exercise from the module, and you can ask your lecturer to have maybe previous question from test, midterm test I mean, previous semester, so then you can see the question and try to answer. So good luck everybody. Bye. Assalamualaikum and good day.